Okay, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you according to your time zone. And I welcome you to this program. While you are joining us, wherever you are joining us from, share the video, invite others to join. Wherever you are joining from, share the video. First of all, we have to we have to test to see if we are coming out clear. And I welcome you to this program. I can see that we're not also having a good reception. But before we proceed, I urge Facebook and YouTube to permit me to use this sound. I don't know who added that, that sound in this voice that I am going to use, to build up our preambles. I don't know who put sound on it, but whoever, Facebook permit me to use this sound to actually remind our people of something. Just one moment. Yes.
Are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. I want some of you have had your breakfast this morning. Please go to your fridge or go to where you keep your beverages and you will see pig milk. Pig. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is minerally the same milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century moving cattle from place to place. Telling me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame when you have people, an entire presidency coming out to defend a very primitive, archaic agricultural practice. Then you know you embrace serious mess. You are in one almighty trouble. I'm telling you. People are in a mess. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk that you're drinking every blessed day. Why can't Fulani produce pig milk in Sokoto? Why can't they produce carnation milk in Kano? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any Fulani in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your grandfathers, please, or your grandmothers. Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so-called one, I want to tell you the dangers of one Nigeria. All this nonsense you're hearing today about one Nigeria, Fulani in our forest, Fulani in our village. Before the white man came, did you see Fulani moving their cattle all over the place? Did we not have meat to eat? They will answer these questions for you. Because sometimes in Africa we don't reason very well. The way we reason is disjointed. It is disjointed. I can't understand for the life of me why instead of them to waste all that money arming and equipping this Janjaweed army Mihetiala to come and conquer you and I, why don't they open a milk factory somewhere in the north and bring the milk down south? I'm sure southerners will buy it. After all, pig milk comes all the way from Holland. Pig milk all the way from Holland. Now you understand it. Because of the way you people reason. Why can't you produce? Is it difficult to produce milk? The same milk that comes out naturally from the udder of the cow. Why can't you can it somewhere, pasteurize it, and send it to people to eat, to drink, or to do whatever with? All over the world, that is what is happening. In fact, they produce so much milk in Europe that they pour it away. Why can't you do something? A whole president claiming they are in the 21st century are supporting a very primitive practice of moving cattle from place to... All of you, you're not ashamed of yourselves. You have no shame. As somebody will say, your shame is shaming me. I'm telling you, you people from the zoo, I'm ashamed of your ignorance and stupidity. You people are hopeless, completely hopeless. One day now, one idiot to come and say we're intellectuals, and you're moving cattle from Kafanchan to Ahoda. You are intellectuals. You are intellectualizing. You are in the 21st century. You are moving cattle, driving cattle nama from over 300 miles. It's claiming Yoruba forest is a place for you to be in. You want to relax. Yoruba forest is your every Nigerian is free to live anywhere and do their business anywhere. Yes, but when an Igbo man tries to sell beer in Kano, you destroy it. You destroy their businesses, you destroy their hotels, but you can come down to the south and live anywhere you like and grace anywhere you like. And you're telling me that is a country, that is one Nigeria for you? Chineke meluna ebele.
I know how you feel. And that is, hearing the truth. Hearing the truth, it is very, very important. I don't know how our reception is going to be, but we need to. I'm going to make it a very brief because I believe or I can feel like I am having a very bad reception, but I'm trying to actually find out if it is bearable. If it is bearable, then we continue. If it is not bearable, that means we are. It is very late. Okay. Let me find out if it is bearable. Okay. I think it is fair. It is fair. Great people of Africa, great people of Biafra, I greet you. I welcome you to this program. While you are joining us, share the video, invite others to join. I know that Facebook is very, very scared of my voice because this voice comes with the truth. This voice comes with what did even the Lucifer himself does not want to listen to. That is exactly what this voice comes with. That is the reason why each time this voice comes online, Facebook will begin their attack. Of course, we know that they are withholding the media. They are withholding the media. They don't want there. It has This is to show there is no free media. There is no free media in the world. We know exactly that what is happening is that's why the media is also being withheld. If you look at what you are getting in your page, regardless, you will find out that it has reduced because there is things happening in the big world. If it is things happening in Africa, they open the news because they want African news to be all over the place. That's exactly the way it is. They control everything. Just like during the time of COVID, the media was suppressed. The media was very, very suppressed. So that's exactly what is going on today. So there are many things that they don't want people to actually share. There are many things they don't want people to hear. That's exactly the reason why the media is being suppressed. So don't be surprised what's going on. Now, of course, we are still on the quest for restoration of Biafra. We are Biafrans and we are not in agreement with British amalgamation post um, 1914. We are not in agreement with British amalgamation in 1914. That is the reason why we have found it, we found it very, very important that we must start fighting for our freedom. Our freedom is the only thing that is going to actually help us to become whom God has assigned us to be. We are supposed to be the greatest nation, one of the greatest nation, but because there is a lot of suppression, there is a lot of oppression, There is a lot of things that is being done against our people. That is the reason why our people are resolving into different thing or the other just to make such just to survive, because we are brutally in a survival mode, and we've been in a survival mode all our lives. That is the reason why we are now coming out to speak and to advocate for the freedom of our people, and to make sure that we change it for the sake of our posterity, to make sure that whatever we are actually our parents could not achieve, we are going to achieve them. It is all for the love of our posterity, because many people does not understand that this thing that we talk about, fighting, it is not for us. It is for your own posterity, and it is always very, very important for you to remember that how you make your bed, so you lie on it. If you make it good, you lie on it good. The heaven and earth we are talking about is here. There is no other heaven, there is no other earth. If you believe that God is so cruel that after dealing with you here on earth, he will go and deal with you somewhere else again, you should actually come out of it, because it does not exist. Because we are in our hell already. So we are just pushing to see if we are going into our heaven. And that heaven is what we are pushing to go into. That is freedom. Freedom is so heavenly. So if you understand that freedom is so heavenly, you will not even hesitate to join force to say, let us actually go into our heaven. Because if all of us are going to agree today, we are going to achieve Biafra today. But the only thing that is actually withholding the Biafra restoration as we speak it is because some people are still waiting to see the outcome. If some of them are celebrities, they will say no. I am getting compliment from everybody, so therefore I cannot be in Biafra struggle. Some of you, whatever one thing or the other is withholding you. Some of you are saying no, we don't want that war again to come, and that is the reason why I will not join. Let's see what will come out of it. A sacrifice has to be paid. A sacrifice must be paid. We're not talking about sacrifice of tithe and offering. That is not sacrifice. That is exploitation. A sacrifice must be paid for something good to take place. So that is the reason why we are calling on you. You are a Biafran. You know it. You can feel it in your blood, because they say blood is thicker than water. But something in you is pushing you. No, you are not Biafra, just because of what you see going on in Nigeria, inequality. And we know, and I want you to understand that inequality is one of the things that it is, make people to have what is called a Stockholm syndrome. Inequality. This thing of having the poor people, having the rich people, low class, poor class, you will not have access to some important amenities because you are poor. So that inequality makes people to have Stockholm syndrome. Because do you know what it means? You were actually all your life you've been there. After the colonialism, then there is neo-colonialism. After neo-colonialism, then there is inequality in your land. After this inequality of, there are people who are rich. These rich people, you cannot get to position where they are. When they are moving around, they are throwing money to you as a nobody. So that's exactly what it becomes. Then at some point, if you look at it, you can't make it. You wouldn't know these things are actually working on your mind all these activities of everything is working and destroying your mind. At some point, you make peace with it. You will say, what's come to us? You bulusi mmagi kwa ọgwụ ego. What's come to us? You jiri nwa gị kwa ọgwụ ego. That is exactly what comes to the minds of our people. You will say, I must be like Obi Kubana. I must be like this Attorney Ezen. I must be like this person. The worst come to us, you will start thinking of something that is unthinkable just because you want to belong. Nigeria is actually one of the most unequal country in the world. One of the most unequal country in the world. If you have been any other place and have, now you come to Nigeria, then you will understand that it is one of an, most unequal country in the world. It is the only place where people will be driving, you will be running after them, adult, young, and mid-age. They will be running after people. Do you know why? Because they want them to throw money on air so that they will start picking, fighting, stampeding, just to collect. That is exactly one thing that built up a Stockholm syndrome. And you are suffering from it, you will not even know that you are suffering from this sickness. And that is making peace with your oppression. Making peace with your oppression. That is exactly what Stockholm syndrome is. Just like you have seen Udene, this boy called Udene, or this Chukwuka ofoegbu. These are the type of people whom they have looked for it in every means possible to achieve or to make it, by fire, by force. They couldn't. The next thing it resolved to is for them to make peace with their oppressors. Believing that that's na wanzana law, believing that he is doing it. That is the reason why each time you see this guy called Chukwuka ofoegbu, each time you see him, the only thing that he thinks about it is how to please Fulani, how Fulani will tell him that he is a truthful person. That is the only thing. He is always looking for approval from Fulani. Fulani will tell me, they will come to my comment section and say you are the truthful person, believing that one day Fulani will give him a position in politics. I have told you, Udene, and I'm telling you again, you are nobody. Fulani does not even, those people who probably, as is alleged, that you are Fulani born blood. But believe you me, you are nobody. One thing you should understand, it is that anything you are, whatever how you bring it on, to try to truncate the freedom of Biafra, whatever you are trying to do to try to bring, something that doesn't exist into, against our people. Because I've seen the video he made earlier, reminding the northern Nigeria that our people is in the north. Only because some governor, a governor want to do something, that will favor their state. That is the stupidity of that young man who has no brain. Because if you look at his activities, you will understand that he is so frustrated to the extent it resulted him having Stockholm syndrome, making, falling in love with your oppressor. And that is what is troubling that young man. You will believe that he's all there. That young man is not all there. He need help. Believe you me, he need help. Have you ever seen a Fulani person coming to tell you something that doesn't, they will tell you just to please other people. They will come and tell you, no, we are, in fact, we Fulanis are terrorists. Don't worry. What Nnamdi Kanu is saying is the truth. We Fulanis are terrorists. Have you ever seen them? Chukwuka ofoegbu, who are the bandits terrorizing people across the Nigeria or across Sahel? Who are the bandits terrorizing people, which of course, international organization recognize them to be terrorists. International organizations such as Organized Crime Index recognize these same people you are trying to protect. You are ignorantly trying to protect because maybe the activities of these people are being reported by IPOB or by Mazen Namdekano. Because of that, you being prejudiced against us, you want to say something that doesn't exist. Chukwuka Ofebu, you are the most, you are the most delusional person I have ever seen. You don't have sense. What I always look at you each time you come online. I always come to listen to what you have to say. The reason why I am doing it, it is not because I like you, it is not because I hate you, it is not but I'm just thinking that you were just like those sheep who lost their ways. I was thinking that you are somebody, a sheep that lost their way, that will maybe eventually the owner will find the sheep or the sheep will find the owner. Something like that. That's the only thing that occurs in my mind each time I come to set my eyes on your broadcast. Believe you me, today I saw exactly what you said today. I saw exactly what you said today. I love every of our anybody, I love every of our people, as long as, you know, as long as you are a Biafran. In fact, I love everybody. I want what is best for humanity. I want what is best for those people we called, those people we found ourselves with in Nigeria, created by Britain. I wish all of you well. But in a situation whereby you see what is going to help us, and you are, because of your ignorance, because of your selfishness, because of your selfish plan, you decide that no, we are going to block it because you are allergic to progress, because you are actually, used to suffering and smiling. Count me out. Count me out. That's where it becomes problematic, because everything that is actually happening, it is an evidence to show that people like Chukwuka Ofebu, they are the people who will always sell their people out, hoping that something will come out of the buyer. If you sell your people, the buyer will never trust you. That is something that this guy is so delusional about. He doesn't want to make peace with such. There is no way you will sell your people out and believe that the buyer of your people is going to actually all of a sudden make peace with it and say no. We are going to, this guy is faithful to us. They will not trust you because they know you are, if you could sell your people out, what are you going to do to them? These are the things that so many people does not understand. Just like this one called Omo Boy from Akwa Ibom. You see him how he came and shout on IPOB. Shout. After shouting, Osoluwa Nigeria, because he believed there is something they will do for him. Believe you me, believe you me, if you can actually betray your organization which you took oath to actually be part of, you betray them, and somebody in their right senses, just because maybe they use small joro, what do you call it, maize, small maize, to throw to you, like, because you are a pigeon or you are a bird, you are a bird, you will come once I throw small maize outside for you. They threw it for them. they started going closer to this maize. This maize does not quench their, hunger. It doesn't stop them being hungry. It just actually, keep them on a survival mode. That's exactly what this maize does to these people. You see those two, those pair, and they are they are good friends to one another, because those are the people who are willing to sell their own people, because they are looking for, they are chasing a cloud. They are looking for, to reap from where they did not sow. They are looking forward to reap from the blood money that the politicians dish out to their hand, to their touts. That's exactly what they are doing. They are looking for. Believing that that is a way, that is a way to go to politics, dude. You are a joker. This type of things used to help people like you people before, but it will not help now again. I believe me, it will not help, because if you could betray your organization fighting for your freedom, and you just come out, or your brother, you betrayed your brother, sell them out to their enemy, and you come out and believe that the enemy is going to all of a sudden say no, my brother, come, you are a good boy. They will never see you as a good boy. They will only see you as a sellout. They will always see you as a betrayer, and they will never trust you. You are a backstabber. That's what the enemy will see you to be. So Chukwuka ofoegbu Udene, aka Udene na-eri ozu, nwanne Hope Uzodinma. All this place you are going, there is no road there, Chukwuka ofoegbu. There is no road there. Ịma na asị na nwanza na-ele aka n'ụkwụ, ọ sị na ọ na-ara mmanụ. Chukwuka ofoegbu, ị na ha efegheli ka anwụ isi, ndị Fulani na-asọpọtụ a na-akụ gị aka. Ị na-efegheli ka anwụ isi a na-akụ gị aka. Ịṅụchi igbo, ị bịa na online na-akọ eli, na-akọ bullshit. Chukwuka ofoegbu, afụrọkwanụ mgbọsị egburu ka o ji esi. Chukwuka ofoegbu, ife ị na-esili bụ ị na-esili your own people, and fa ga-elichi ya. And if your own people sielu gị, nwanne ị gakwa elichi ya. Chukwuka ofoegbu, one thing you should understand, that ana m enebuga anya na-enega anya filie na ọ ga-emegide imegide iyi realize ya onwe gị, but afụgo m that you are crossing the Rubicon. In fact, you need to ask your mother some questions. Chukwuka ofoegbu, you really need to ask your mother some questions. I don't mean to insult you. Believe me, I don't mean to insult you. I just mean for you to actually understand the way you come from. If the trend is the truth that you are maybe, half caste, we need to know. You need to know. It is going to be very, very beneficial to you. Just because you don't like Nnamdi Kanu, just because you don't like him, that anything that is going to be productive for your people, that is not going to be in favor of your Fulani controllers. It becomes that your people, you start reminding Fulani that our people are in the north, that they should kill them. Chukwuka ofoegbu, that type of video you did today, if I ever had any regard for you, or any atom of, brotherly relationship with you, I believe you me, he destroyed it. That video you did earlier today, he destroyed it. I am not a person who condemns people very easily. I don't condemn people very easily. I always give people second chance, but not to, to an extent. To an extent, you opened your mouth to say to the northern people, because this big mouth, not consensus leader, came to say that governor of Abia State is using law banta to, converting law banta to do something productive for Abia State. The only thing you see is to come and tell them that our people are doing business in the north. Are you mad, Chukwuka ofoegbu? Are you sensible at all? The reason why I am actually saying this is because when the Lagos State were evicting our people, even from their shops, demolishing their land, some shops are still locked in Lagos State against your own people, Chukwuka ofoegbu. I have never seen you talk about it. That is to show you that you are something else. I haven't seen you talked about it. But a governor came into your land. A governor came into your land, Chukwuka ofoegbu, and that governor decided that this site will be utilized for something, Lord Banta. You came to say that your ancestors, that your father sold it to Fulani. Chukwuka ofoegbu, onwe ife na-eme gị n'isi, ka njukene gị. You came to tell us that your father sold it to Fulani. That is the reason why Fulani are occupying it to do their open grazing. From there, they operate their kidnapping, things. Chukwuka ofoegbu. One thing that you always use to justify his stupid action and his stupid lies, it is all about, he will say that it is the activities of this autopilot. The activities of autopilot that is created by, by politicians. He will use them. They are the ones terrorizing our land. How many are a number of these autopilots that you are always talking about? How many of them? How many no? How many men do they have on the ground to be everywhere, terrorizing everywhere at the same time? Chukwuka ofoegbu, we know that politicians politicians such as Hope Uzodinma, your friend, who gave you boys quarter or cottage in Abuja. That person na-achọ ego nni because Nunu and Channel are the same clique. Fulani slaves. That's where you people are. That man and you have the same ideology and the same agenda. You never talked about anything against our people, Chukwuka ofoegbu. How many of our people's house was demolished? How many of our people's shop was demolished? Chukwuka ofoegbu, you didn't see it to remind the Yoruba people that some Yoruba people are doing business in our land. You did not see it. People like you who are chasing after cloud. People like you that is chasing cloud. You will not know that you are actually crossing the Rubicon, a land of no return. That's actually what you are doing. Many people will be giving you accolade. People who have, people with a very small mind like you might be giving you accolade. But believe you me, those people doesn't love you. They don't love you. Ọsọ chụba mmadụ ọgbakwulu ụmụnne ya. Mana mgbe ọwụ na imejogo ụmụnne gị, ọsọ ahụ chụwa kene gị, ebee ka ị ga-agbaje? Chukwuka ofoegbu, I am asking you, why are you so ignorant? Why are you so ignorant? I used to think that maybe somebody from IPOB, did something to you that you didn't like, or maybe you were IPOB member because you are not made a leader. You got angry and left. That at some point you will be able to, realize yourself or realize exactly, that your freedom is more important than any other person who makes you angry. You don't realize it. Chukwuka ofoegbu, why did you leave Nigeria, which you love so much? Leave Fulani, which you love so much, to go to Holland? Is Nigeria okay for you and I before we left it? If it is okay, I don't think your people will be crossing Mediterranean Sea and the Sahara Desert, dying there in their high numbers just to get to Europe. But you don't see those things. All you see is a political position that might be allocated to you. And maybe they will tell you, Chukwuka of Ebuka, and become your local government chairman. And I bet one kiga one local government chairman na Biafra land. Na Biafra land kiga be local government chairman. Isi odokwa gị mma. You know, one thing that you people don't understand is that, no place like home. There is no place like home. That's something. Home is your dead end where you will come and have rest, peace of mind. But once if you defy home, believe you me, you have no place to go. Chukwuka ofoegbu. Unless me ga duba gị na Aso Rock just sawa efele because enwere anything a ga-enye gị. Hey, all these things ị na-awụchaghala ewuru si ebe a, the only thing a ga na-achọ gị wee ego mmachi akpa, ego nri anọkọta mmachie gị akpa. That is the only thing a ga na-emelụ gị. Enwere any other thing. Because now one thing you need believe, no, just like this Bomo boy isi Akwa Ibom. Mụ na-emebu Biafra is Akwa Ibom is Biafra, this Ambaz is Biafra, shouting. You think no mmadụ na-ekwu. You don't know that is those are agitators, stomach agitators. All of you, you people have shown yourself. This wind that blew against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it is so that we may separate chaff from the wheat. And that chaff from the wheat is going to be separated, and it is already done. Almost. It is almost done. But many people don't understand. Udene iwe necha anya, ọbụla our people ka ị ga-eji na-atụ mgbele. Ọbụla our people ka ị ga-eji na-atụ mgbele. Hey. See too, I will call you back. I want to do something. Ọbụla our people ka ị ga-eji na-atụ mgbele. Udene. Hi. Let me try to see if I will bring that video that bastard made. Let me see if I will see it. Just one moment. I don't know. One moment. Let me bring that. Okay. Let's see. Just one moment. Let me find out which. All right. I got it. Let me bring it to your screen so that you will see that foolish human being.
also calling on the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that Northerners came out in mass to vote for you and vote for you to become the president, and today you are the president and commander-in-chief. The Northerners are asking for your protection. Northerners are asking for the protection of your government. We are quiet because we are law-abiding.
Did you hear what this guy is saying? That the Northerners voted for Tinubu, as in they claim they voted for Tinubu. Do you know why he is first of all claiming they voted for Tinubu? How how will they vote for Tinubu leaving their brother Atiku? They never vote for anybody. But Tinubu, they know that it is Tinubu's turn. So they leave the ballot open. Do what you can. That's what they did. He is coming to claim they voted for Tinubu. Aye. That the Northerners rallied about you and voted for you. Their boy. They have voted for their boy. So their boy now, you need to, do what they want you to do. That's exactly what this guy is actually trying to say while backing your election rigging up. That's exactly what he's trying to say. Allocate the joy and allocate the praises on them. They voted for you. Clap for you. You voted for Tinubu. That he forged his result. Clap for yourself. You voted for Tinubu. Let us actually, continue so that you will hear what this guy is saying that triggered this Efulefu, son of a Fulani, to talk rubbish.
Because we respect authority, because we respect our elders. Our religion and culture taught us to be merciful, to be respectful.
He said that their religion and culture taught them to be merciful, to be merciful. What are those people doing in the bush killing people? What taught them? If your religion you claim taught you to be merciful and to be peaceful, what are those people doing in the bushes killing people? I'm not being prejudiced about your religion, but you are bringing your religion to use it to camouflage. You are bringing it to use it to actually, buy your way into what we are saying. So I'm going to actually push it back with that same religion of yours. I don't have anything against your religion, but don't use it to push your lies. Because if you use it to push your lies, then I will use it to kick back your lies. What are the Fulani doing in the bushes? Killing people even in the northern Nigeria. You are telling us you are law abiding, your religion teach you to be quiet, to be peaceful. So your religion taught you to go and get a Muslim ticket. Where we're in a country where the majority is Christian. Is that what your religion told you to marginalize other people? And you say that it is peaceful, it is lovely.
Our families are living in a school after this demolition. Many houses were demolished, shops were demolished, people have been arrested, and even as I'm talking to you now, some of our members are still with the military at 14 Brigade or Hafia, where the military at 14 Brigade or
Wait, let us actually check that area of Lord Banta. Lord Banta. Let's see the type of houses that is in Lord Banta. Let us find out. Let us find out the type of let's find out Lord Banta. And they say some of the many houses were demolished at Lord Banta. Please bear with me. Let me find a picture of that. What Lord Banta look like. Let us see the picture of that area. Let us see the picture of that area, Lord Banta. so that we will see what came over this the people who demolished houses. Let's see, just one moment. This is Law Banta. Let's see the type of houses they build in Law Banta. I see there is also things like block house. Law Banta or kidnapping jungle. That is what they call it here on Google. Kidnapping jungle. Law Banta. Kidnapping jungle. Up with a Google boy. Now, let us see if it is indeed worth it for somebody to come and tell you that demolishing this type of things at Law Banta, it is not all about trying to make sure that you bring development to your people. Where is this image? A moment, where is this image? So that we will see where is Law Banta. Why is this taking so long? Okay, what I'm going to do, let me just open it and share the yeah. This is okay. This is Law Banta. Bring it to the screen. Why can't I see it each time I save it? I'm trying to show you Law Banta. Then you will listen to that man who say when he talk about demolition, you will think they are demolition mansions, just like they did in Lagos. So that we will know the difference between demolition houses and removing what do you call them? What do you call it? And removing sharks for the purpose of development. Nigeria does not have law. So, and the Fulani has been enjoying such type of law that you can demolish people's houses, do all those things. They've been enjoying it. At least the houses of our people they were demolishing are proper houses, not shacks. It is proper houses. But when you demolish Fulani shack, the military has been coming into our land, demolishing the land belonging to the good people. Nobody talked about it. Udene did not talk about it. But the only thing they will always talk about is when something happened against the Fulani, because Fulani, they made themselves Fulani slaves. I'm just trying to see. I don't know what. I can't just get what I am looking for. I'm trying to bring that image. But I can't find a way to. Why can't I find a way to? I just wanted to show you. Let me see if I will bring it to the screen. Let me bring it to the screen. It will be easy. I don't know if I bring it, if you are going to see it properly. But let's remove this one and bring it. I believe there is, you can see, I don't know if you will be able to see this almighty houses. I am trying to share the screen because if I save the video, I don't find it where I save it. So that's why I cannot. Let me see if I will be able to zoom. It doesn't have option for zooming because it's on web. It's on web. It's not now. So if you see the type of houses that you find at Law Banta, where they say that a lot of houses of their people was demolished. I hope you are seeing the type of houses there. It is one of it. It is one of the Law Banta's. Law Banta is made up of ground full of cows. That's exactly what Law Banta is made up of. Let me try to, zoom it from the. Let me pick it up from Google itself instead of I want you to check out here. Check it out. Law Banta. This is Law Banta market. This is the market here. Of course, you can see my cursor. You can see my cursor. Let me. No. This is Law Banta. The cattle market. Here you see the type of houses that you find at Law Banta. Do you see the type of houses that you will find at Law Banta? This is it. Now, maybe if you come to this side, you will be able to find, the most beautiful, or will I say, the richest area in Law Banta. You see the type of houses there. That is the houses that these people are claiming that the governor demolished. You saw those type of houses that they are claiming the governor demolished. Have you seen the mansions demolished by the governor of Lagos State belonging to our people? Have you seen the market belonging to our people that is demolished by the governor of Lagos State? Have you seen it? No, of course you will not be able to see it because Chukwuka ofoegbu, the Mugu didn't show any of you. That's why you will not see it. All he continues showing you is lies upon lie upon lie. That's what he does. Let me now bring to you Let me now bring it back for you to hear from this Northern Coalition group. Listen.
Also calling on the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that Northerners came out in mass to vote for you and vote for you to become the president, and today you are the President and Commander-in-Chief. The Northerners are asking for your protection. Northerners are asking for the protection of your government. We are quiet because we are law-abiding, because we respect authority, because
you are quiet not because you are law-abiding. You are quiet because you know that your people are doing what we say they are doing. It is not, you are not law-abiding anything. You are reminding president that he's a commander-in-chief of the armed force, so that he will deploy army to go and kill us the way your brother, the Buhari, before he died and after he died, deployed army to go and kill people in Biafra land. Just because you want Fulani, your people terrorists to come and take over our land, just be like they are doing with the Hausa people in the north. Things are not, it is not always the way you want it. So if you believe you are being law abiding, what make you think that you are keeping quiet because you are law abiding? You are keeping quiet because we have exposed exactly what you people are. That's why you are keeping quiet. We have exposed you. That's why you are keeping quiet. Every time you jump out, you have never jumped out to plan on how to develop northern Nigeria, or how to make ordinary people their voices to be heard. Because probably you have cow at Law Banta, you have boys who are selling cow for you at Law Banta. That is the reason why anytime it is about Fulani, you jump out. Or your friends has have cows in Law Banta. That is the reason why, it is all about you politicians, what favors you. It is not even about the people you claim you are trying to defend. It is about the market and the money they are realizing there. That is the only thing. You did not put your mouth when our how people Biafra land, Biafra people's houses were being demolished, or their shops were being closed, or demolished. You didn't say anything. It is nothing. You people believe Lagos state government want to build something. They want to build something. They want to utilize that place. So Abia state people, if they want to utilize that land, meanwhile Fulani did not buy that land. It was allocated for their cattle grazing, so that they will, in the name of, using, you people use, of course, the stooge you have in Abia state at that time to allocate this land to your people. You didn't pay for it. If this Mugu who is actually promoting your cause say you pay for it, you should provide us with the title deed. If he say you bought it, show us title deed. People that wherever they see bush, they take it over. Wherever they see a place that is, close to the bush, they take it over, build their shacks there. Once they build their shacks, they operate from there, going to destroy people farms, killing people, kidnapping people. That's what they do in our land. Terrorists. That this guy come to, tell you that these people, you treat them with respect. Those at Law Banta should know that government of Abia State is planning something better on that land. And that land does not belong to Fulani. Fulani, they did not buy that land. If they bought it illegally, because that person who sold it to them is not the owner of the land. That's exactly the way it is. So you can all the places our people build, in Lagos, our people bought it. They bought it. The market they are making use of, they bought the market, but it was confiscated, demolished without any I don't know if they give them any compensation, but of course without any compensation. So, if this could happen to our people, so there is no a time when Soludo became a governor of Anambra State, he demolished part of the church belonging to Odumeje. Why did you not talk about it, Chukwuka Ofoegbu? Why did you not talk about demolition of church belonging to Odumeje? Because the governor wanted to do something in that area. I didn't hear you talk about it. It is Fulani. Ometuhana Fulani, Ometugogi. Because na Fulani. If the mepanya na akwanya ka ọkụ, ịṅụcha goof, you be goofed up. You come online talking rubbish. Believing that Fulani will call you brother. And whatever Fulani to get, they will never call you one name. You see Biafra, anyị enwetachaghị ya, and ị ga-anakwuwe Fulani mgbe anyị nwetara ya. Ị nakwuwe Fulani ndị ahụ like it too much. That's exactly what you will see. You think all your blackmail and all this is going to stop us from getting Biafra? One Ipeka, you are very small. You are nobody. In fact, you are just an errand boy to Hope Uzodinma and all these people. That's what you are. So continue running an errand for them, because that is the reason why you think your people becomes your enemy. Just like that Udene Eliozu. It's an Afa give Udene. Afa nke ya Udene Eliozu. Hope Uzodinma. That people in Imo State should never allow him to step into that position, because he is a criminal who killed people. Ever since he was imposed on the Imo people, you find Imo becoming, turned into a bloodbath. You find Imo turned into a bloodbath. That is the reason why you people are working together to protect your masters, Fulani.
Because we respect.
Jeka Hope Uzodinma your position in Imo State. You will be here protecting them. Go let Hope Uzodinma give you position in Imo State. Listen to them.
Our elders, our religion and culture taught us to be merciful, to be respectful.
Our families are living in a school after this demolition. Many houses were demolished, shops were demolished, people have been arrested, and even as I'm talking to you now, some of our members are still with the military at the 14th Brigade or Hafia. We have tried all our best to see that they have been released, and up to now, they have not been released.
Hope you people heard what
now listen to
what was just said. First, let's remember, these people are not on that Lokbanta land for free.
Where is the
They bought the land and they've been there for decades.
For decades. Where is the title deed?
One criminal, you see this IPOB government you people are running in Anambra and other states. You people would bring a problem that would consume.
Oh, IPOB, they are learning in Anambra State. Is that why Ifanyoba went to join APC? Okay. They say that you are running IPOB government in Anambra and Abia State. So that's why Ifanyoba went to join APC. Oh, we are seeing it. Okay. IPOB leadership you are running in Anambra and Abia State. Okay. Look at this. Look at this tout.
Indeed, again, like you've been doing since the Charter of Nigeria was signed. You people are going to create a problem that you will not get out of. Just in Kano City alone, not the full Kano State, in Kano City alone, how many spaces are occupied by traders from our place? You are not going to use the excuse of Fulani herdsmen now, because we all know that it's Ibolani herdsmen. So there is no justification for.
Did you hear him? Igbo overdose. Also know Igbo na ni herdsmen. Or was it full of the herdsmen? Igbo na ni herdsmen. Oh, how na kidnap kwa mmadụ na ala Ọkpanta Junction. Hey! Hey, ewo Igbo ajọka. Especially ọ da-adịghị mma n'alụ. Ọ nwekwa ndị nwunye ọ dị mma n'alụ. Ewere ya nwee ezigbo inspiration. But
anything whatsoever. All the atrocities they've been screaming at the top of their lungs about, all of them, there is none in Soka, Enugwezike area, everywhere who live. Also, Ihiala, all the Okigwe, where Butuzo and Gentle, Sapele and Co still there, the other side.
and they belong to who?
And we know all the people committing this atrocity. So, excuse of...
Look at this fool. You know all the people committing this crime. Why don't you go after these people? Because the last time I checked, you are threatening people that they shouldn't come to Nigeria. That if they come to Nigeria, you will capture them. So why don't you go after these people you know? And because they are also in that zoo with you, why can't you go after them? You are just here making mouth. You know all the people in Nigeria. Oh, oh God. Chukwunyalugaka. Amaram na the colors. I got to this extent.
Removing them for security would not fly. Even anybody saying it knows that he or she is lying, except you are a bonobo of the highest order, that your banza will never be cured.
No wonder.
So there is
no wonder. Speak your father tongue. Speak it. It suit your mouth. Speak your father tongue. It suit your mouth very well. You see the way he mentioned it, your banza. He suit his mouth. Is his father's language.
justification for this. Let's state that one clearly. If I were them, I will give you 15 days to resign everything, compensate all the people that you people locked up. Whomever gave that order, whomever was the commander that gave that order, needs to come to Abuja immediately.
You need to go to Abuja immediately
and answer for himself and why he wants to set this country ablaze. Why criminal would have coveted this land? They just want is now a prime estate. Go to their place. This is Lord Banta. When did you people even have water, if at all you have now? One bushy place, no development.
Okay, thank you. Did you hear that? One bushy place, no development. But this man came to say, they demolished their people houses there in Lord Banta. Which houses in a bushy place, no development? So that means that whoever that is doing that want to bring development to that part of Biafra land. Is that a crime? Have you seen how self-contradictory these people are? They are they are contradicting themselves in every of their activities. Very, very self-contradictive. And when you listen to them, that's why I like to listen to them, so that you will hear how they sell their lies, how they sell their stupid narratives that does not exist. That's what they do. A place that has no development, but he is fighting that he shouldn't have development. That's exactly what the idiot is fighting. Lord Banta does not have development, and the reason why Lord Banta does not have development has been because there has never been a governor with a political will to actually try to bring development in that part of Abia State. Now, a governor that has the political will to bring development in that area, it is now that governor becomes now enemy, because our land is not meant to be to develop. Our land is allergic to development. Our land is actually okay for people to come and live in the bush. Don't build good houses. Live in the bush, do your business, take your money, don't pay tax, nothing. Go take it to the north. Sham. That's how it is. That's what happens in our land. But in Lagos, levies upon levies, tax upon tax, we are paying in Lagos just to, be in the market, just to bring container inside the market. Our people are crying, but these people are living for free in the land that doesn't belong to them, in a community that doesn't belong to them. Now, if a governor want to bring development in the community, nke a nụcha goof ọbịa na-akọ shit here. Ife na-egbu anụ ọhịa wu goof ọṅụ. Onye ma onye agwụ ya oyitagịa ya na ọ na-aṅụ goof ya ṅụọ nke isi a ga-ebunwu na anwụ dị too much na Nigeria. Goof agbakwa ya ala one day na ihe ọ na at least ọ bụ na ọ na Istanbul wee na-aṅụ goof ọ karịa mma. But after ṅụọ osewasi ọbịa na media na-akọ rubbish. Fulani who hired you? Of course they are Fulani. They will always hire, people like them who think and reason like them, contradict themselves like them. Oh, ndị aka Fulani ga-awanecha anya enye position. Ife a ga na-achọ gị wee ego nni udene, ego nni ị ga-eji wee na-agbatu anụ ị ga na-eri ozu ya. O ife a ga na-achọ gị. Ego ị ga na-eji na-agbatu anụ ị ga na-eri anụ nwụrụ anwụ. Enwere ihe Fulani ga-eme gị ezi. O nwere ife Hope Uzodinma ga-eme gị. Ifefa ga-eme gị mana ha yuzucha gị. Ị bụrụzi anụ enu, ịma mbụzi anụ ana. Ịma Biafra land ga na-achụ gị ọsọ. Ebe ị ga-ebi ijiro na ego na ị ga-eji soro ha biri na Abuja for good. That's what it is going to be for you. You are too small in order to come close to sabotaging Igbo. You can't. You are very, very, you are this thing. I believe that you are dreaming big, but it is not going to work. Fulani must leave our bushes. If Fulani want to build proper houses, they should actually build proper houses and live in the proper houses. Hold on. And live in the proper houses. If they do not want to live in proper houses, they should go to the north and live in the bush. That's it. We are not chasing them from our land. If they want to settle, they should live in proper houses. Our people who are in Fulani land or in the north are living in proper houses, paying their house rent, paying their levies, paying their tax. But Fulani want to live in the bush, operate from the bush, take all the money in the east and go and dump it in the north, come back. Maybe sometimes they even walk so that they don't pay any Igbo man transportation fee. These people are very mean. Let me answer you too. I believe that you have something to say before we proceed, because we are coming to Hope Uzodinma on his atrocities, because Hope Uzodinma is also driving what this criminal is doing, because anywhere where there are criminals against Biafra people, Hope Uzodinma is present. C2, please come on.
Yeah, Mazi Judge Wani.
You are loud.
Mazi Amakam.
Yeah, you're coming out clear. Please come out. Use 2 minutes to summarize, because I still have something to.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, that's how we used to miss my brother. Thank you very much for the good job that you are doing. I appreciate you so much. The thing is, that criminal called ofoegbu or whatever that his name is, he said that the officer that command that thing should come to Abuja immediately. You see the way he put it. The funny part of it is that when these people see that video he made, they are mocking. They are just laughing at him.
Of
They will
course.
just say, look at these idiots. They are mocking at them. You know, these people know them more than they know themselves. Even sometimes the Fulanis are ashamed of themselves, asking themselves, where did these people come from? I'm telling you, but when you meet, I have met a northerner, on one occasion. I know what the man told me. Believe you me, this man was against Barry. A Fulani man. He was against. I mean, if you see the way this guy talks, we know. You see some of them, if you happens to, some of them knows that some of these our brothers, that this idiot that say they're coming to speak against their own people, they know them more than those men. I can categorically tell you that these people knows that these people are useless. They know. They just allow them to come to social media and make fun of themselves. They know. Even the Yorubas know. I'm telling you.
Of
But
course.
this idiot, you see, he lives in Turkey. He cannot even afford to buy bread in Turkey. He can't even eat 3 square meal in Turkey. But look at him, Turkey deport him back to Nigeria. Look at how he's making, I have to say it here. Our people are not suicidal people. They are not suicidal people. If our people were suicidal people, this guy, this Udene, who is him? It's nobody. It's just agro na agushi. This guy, so he has to. Yes, agro na aguya. He's just hungry. But my pain is that when they keep saying all this on social media, these people, these northerners laugh at them. They laugh at them. I know what they talk. We know what they tell us. But they think they are doing it to damage the Igbo race and the Japan, to make our people look sick. They never know they are killing themselves. But it's nobody. We need to face the monsters, and that's the people we are facing. I'm telling you. The thing is there, my brother. We are making a progress. The problem we have during 1967 to 70 is because we don't have no media. But now we have the media. That's why I'm telling my people, go to media and defend your race, defend your people. If you go back to his broadcast, he will tell us, go out in social media and be useful for once. Not smarting, MS smarting, he can't go everybody. He's been saying this thing for long. You know why he was shouting, asking us to go to media? It's because of things like this. The way you bring out this guy now and punish him, people that may look this thing, people that may share it, people that may watch it, we know that yes, these people, we have waked up, and they know, the Northerners, the Fulanis know that we the Easterners have waked up. They knew all these things. They know quite very well. That's why they are finding one way or the other too. That is why when they see IPOB, they see us like monsters, something they have never seen before. Sadona of Sokoto, no. When they hear IPOB, they feel like they want to run into the ocean. I'm telling you the gospel too. Forget about the way what they do, and they feel like on that metal. And IPOB is just a burning fire in their ass, and they know it because we come to expose every damn thing that was hidden. They never believe, they never see it coming. They never see it coming. So what else again are they going to do? We have known who we are. We have tried to let our people understand the handwriting on the wall, the way they are playing. And let me tell you, what you are seeing happening now, they want to fight Lesotho. That is all. They want to tarnish his image. They want to make it look like as if he's fighting the Northern. You and I know this is what we need to tell the world. They are, you see, it's like they told these people that Igbo land should not be developed. But this one now is like going outside their this, maybe because he comes from another party. We're not gonna praise him. I don't praise these people because tomorrow now you might see him. Don't you see Fayoba has joined APC? They say because of one of his criminality, whatever he do, and he joined APC. These are the man that went planning to go and see. You see this politician, these bastards in our land, these criminals in our land in the name of politicians. When the time come, Eshoku, we hold these people responsible. We will hold them. Unless Oti, they have come. This is what we, much to this day, they are coming out to blackmail that guy. They are coming out to fight him. They never knew that somebody like this will come. At least said, let me, fix the road for our people. They don't like it. As long as Ebola
No, they don't like it. They don't like it. Round up, C2, round up.
No. Yes, I'm rounding up my point. As long as our land remains that trap, they love it. They love it so much. So what they're doing now is just to fight the guy. That's all. So my brother, I'm going to leave it here. We are watching. All we need to do is continue championing and then tell the whole world what the whole world need to know about our race and about our people and what is going on in our land. Mas, thank you very much for giving me this.
All right, thank you very much for calling in. So it becomes very, very important for us to know, for us to understand that these people, the only thing that they know how to do, it is to come out and blackmail and counter what we are doing that is going to help all of us. It is not as if what we are doing is going to help only us. It is going to help all of us. But people like Chukwuka ofoegbu, because Chukwuka ofoegbu, they are giving him small, small change. They give him small, small change. He believe one day is one day. Aye, Chukwuka ofoegbu. Fulani will never love you. Fulani will never love you, Chukwuka ofoegbu. No matter what you want to, no matter what if you like, you blackmail our people from now till tomorrow, from tomorrow till anytime, they will never take you seriously. For you to say it is a crime for a governor to locate a place where there is no development and try to develop it, it becomes that the governor is actually targeting Fulanese, and you start reminding Fulanese that our people are in the north. Let them touch any of our people in the north. You think this is 1966? Let any of our people in the north, let them feel anything. You say that they want to burn Nigeria. As you are telling your Fulani brothers and sisters in the north to target our people in the north, let them target our people in the north so that Kahamal na Milokune Bumbe. Nobody owns the monopoly of violence. It has gone to the time where Fulani will be killing our people and we keep quiet. No. No. So all this rubbish you are talking about, Chukwuka ofoegbu, take it back to whoever that gave it to you. Tell them you cannot deliver. You see the one that the politician that was, pulling you. Every time now you are talking about Ekperima, because now it is up to you now to promote Ekperima, because we don't have time to talk about Ekperima now. That's why it is up to you now. It is assignment now for you to promote the Ekperima, because what he is doing, all of you are enjoying it, so that you will be using his activities to say it is all about Igbo people. Igbo people are the ones killing themselves. Fulanis are not doing anything. Chukwuka ofoegbu, you need to go and learn work. This media, pushback that we are doing, it is a mantle. It is actually we have that calling to do that, and that is the reason why the Facebook and all the media, this thing will continue to suppress what we are doing. It is not, you cannot, what you are actually up. A lie can never supersede the truth. That's one thing I want Chukwuka ofoegbu and Hope Uzodinma to know, and they are Fulani master. A lie can never supersede the truth. A lie can never overshadow the truth. If you throw a truth in the ocean, at some point it will come up and people are going to rip it and make use of it. The Northern Coalition or Northern whatever in this thing come to tell you that the demolition of their houses in Lobanta, Then Chukwuka ofoegbu came to tell you, trying to defend his people, came to tell you that no, that Law Banta, there is nothing good there. It's undeveloped place, a bush. So the governor want to develop the bush. It becomes problem to the people of the north. But our people houses was demolished in Lagos State. Our people businesses were demolished in Lagos State. Chukwuka ofoegbu did not come to talk about it because he is anti-Igbo people, anti-Biafran. Just because he speak Igbo language. That's why they feel that they have upper hand in using him to sabotage what we are doing. But Fulani, you don't have a good choice. You selected the wrong person because he is each time he come online, he is goofed up. He will be talking rubbish. He is not objective. Uh, I want you to check him out. Each time he come online, he is goofed up. Very soon, ọgbọwa mkpụrụ mmiri ma ọ bụ na the politicians did not help him to achieve his political career that he is chasing. Without knowing, I am telling you again today, Chukwuka ofoegbu, you are chasing a cloud. Believe you me, you are chasing a cloud. Nobody is going to recognize you. You are a sabon tike ofoegbu. Your shame is shaming me, man. Na Nigeria na-protect. Nigeria chụgo ọsọ ịgba na Istanbul. Edeport ogi na Istanbul ịgbalata protect wa Nigeria chụgo ọsọ. Ụdị ndị gị ga-awụ unu baa na Mediterranean Sea si across Europe. Obere oge unu anata bịa protect wa Nigeria mekwa iji si banye the Mediterranean Sea. But you cannot see that Nigeria has what it takes to develop the country more than Europe. But because somebody is controlling Nigeria to control people like you don't see it. People with no dreams. You want to reap where you did not sow. Ekwa, ịchọ ka eme gị local government chairman or councillor somewhere. Just tell your Fulani people that when they want to do you councillor, give you councillor or local government, they should give it to you in Abuja or Lagos. Because you are not going to take any political position in Biafra land. Tell your Fulani brothers to give you political position in Biafra land. You people, Igbo people are the easy target. Anybody who want to climb to the mountain, they use Igbos as leverage. If you want to please Fulani, for Fulani to put you in their front page, you use Igbo as a leverage. That's what they do. But not anymore, because this type of Igbo people and Biafra people you are seeing, their eyes, are open. Their eyes are open. They are no longer that people who are uninformed. No, they are no longer. So Chukwuka ofoegbu, believe you me, hey, what you are doing, you are dancing Sologede. And the Marokwan na Sologede be egwu ndị mmụọ. Nwata nụọ ọgụ egboro egbo, si na ọgụ a na-atọkasị weteweli ọgụ. Ịghọtago? That is one thing that I am advising you. Because you know Abuja, you know Kwana Togi, our people, your people, oh, also Chubazia again Abuja, Kebe Gabaje, Chukwuka ofoegbu. Onwe ka also si Chuba gị na Abuja kita Kebe Gabaje. No place like home. And you don't realize that. You don't. No matter what, you cannot defile your home. You cannot actually defile your people, because these are the people that will stand up for you. As in Ozu Sibisi or Yika Wanne Atolo. But you don't understand that. Ozu Sibisi or Yika Wanne Atolo. Mozu ge Sibisi Fulani Atolo Nandoge. By then, if those that are not showing their faces, then they praise again in the comment section. They will, they will just change their profile picture. They're exempted. That's the way it is. Do you know the reason why I am proudly doing what I am doing for the sake of my posterity? It is because I know I am doing it for the sake of my children and my own people and the people of Biafra, for my own people, not just my immediate people, my people, Biafran people. That's the reason why I am doing it, for their sake, because I have seen that they can do better. That's why I dedicate my time and my own money to do what I am doing in the media. It is not about what I am going to benefit from it. It is about what I am going to give out there for my people's benefit and for the sake of my own also prosperity. Now, what are you doing? Who are you doing it for? What are you trying to achieve? Because if you ask me, I am fighting for freedom of my people. I am fighting for freedom for my children. That's what I'm fighting. So, Chukwuka ofoegbu, what exactly are you fighting for? You're fighting for political position or appointment, right? They no go even fit give you bodyguard. If they give you bodyguard, na be say you don't get that obi. But they no go fit give you bodyguard. That's one thing you don't understand. They will use you like nobody and kill you like a rat. That's what they will do to you. That is Nigeria. They see you as a bloody Igbo, but we see you as a bloody Fulani. You are not Igbo. An Igbo man will not rise up against their race. Nobody does. No one. So, it is very, very important. Let us go to the another Udenene Eliozu Hope Uzodinma, what he said. According to, let me read this thing, this news. Let me read this news because we know this and we know very well. While I'm reading this news, I'm going to correct one impression here. Listen to it. Exclusive. Tinubu's plan to release IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu stalled by Southeast Nigerian politics. Imo Gov pool. Now, I believe you can see the news that I'm reading is right in front of you. Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, would have regained his freedom but for Imo state politics and the forthcoming governorship election in the state. Sahara Reporter can exclusively report. Did you hear that? Kanu, the leader of the separatist group, was on June 19, 2021, abducted from Nairobi. Okay, that is a story that we know. Abducted from Nairobi, Kenya, and then detained and tortured for about 10 days in Kenya. Now, under Muhammadu Buhari administration, Kanu was subsequently flown by private plane from Kenya to Nigeria later in June 2021. Since Kanu was brought to Nigeria to face trial for terrorism charges, he has been detained in solitary confinement at the headquarters of the Department of State Services, Nigeria's secret police, in the capital city, Abuja. Mr. Kanu, a British citizen, has requested consular assistance from the British government, but the appeal failed. However, source in the presidency told Sahara Reporter on Friday that President Bola Tinubu would have ordered the release of Kanu, but he was advised against doing so at this time by some politicians close to him. Now, before I continue reading, there is something I picked up here that I want us to actually deliberate upon. That thing that I picked up here, it is that whoever that is writing this, This is a decoy. The report itself is it's a kind of a decoy. Do you know why I said so? It is that could it be that these people are so happy about the insecurity going on in Biafra land, courtesy of Hope Uzodinma? I want you to hear it and understand my own argument, my own opinion towards this analysis. Now, if they could tell you that Tinubu's plan to release Nnamdi Kanu was stalled because of some government or politician, because of some politician, so that each and every time the insecurity in our land will increase. So to say, so politicians are the ones who are blocking the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It could be that. On the other hand, you'll find out that Hope Uzodinma believe that, because the way they reported it is actually the way I actually analyzed it on the other hand, but in the sense that you might know, or the the message, what it actually relays. It's about the Hope Uzodinma telling Tinubu not to release Nnamdi Kanu because his election in Imo State is nearing. And you ask yourself, how long will they use this election to continue to keep Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in a solitary confinement? That is number one. Number two, is it Tinubu that is holding Nnamdi Kanu right now? Because that's exactly what they are telling us. That it is not court holding Nnamdi Kanu, that it is the government and it is the federal government that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. They are confirming it to us. Which means Nnamdi Kanu is a free man that is being held in solitary confinement by the order of the executive, not by the court, because he has defeated them in court, in their own court. The only freedom fighter that was discharged and acquitted of all the frivolous crime leveled against him. The only freedom fighter. So that means that the court knows that it is finished. Just like I told you before, I told you that the court of Nigeria knew that it is finished, that any other thing they are doing against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it is actually illegal, arbitrary detention. That's what they are doing against him. Now, they have reported it themselves. Remember, I'm not blaming the reporter, but it is the way he received it, probably the way he reported it. Believe you me. But there are many, things there are many things you need to extract from this message, the timing and what's going on. If you understand, you will see that those agent provocateur in our land that is being promoted by some APC politicians who is leading them from Finland. They know that the only once you because they are dying off, right? They are dying off. Once you send this type of message, they will start insecurity. Maybe they will start shouting no election in Biafra land. Yes, there we go. The plan is to report this so that they will start shouting no election in Biafra land, in Imo State, so that the sitting governor stay where he is. That's what I am also seeing here. These people are very tricky. And on the other hand, if Tinubu is the one holding Nnamdi Kanu, Hope Uzodinma came and tell you, don't release him. Tinubu. We are one thing we are trying to do. We are trying to be law abiding. In fact, we are trying to be respectful. Everything that all the advices I have given to you or we have said to you, I believe it is all about us trying to be civilized because we don't know uche onye nya akpa sunni. We are still watching to see where you are heading. That is the reason why we have not descended on you to expose every atrocities. Because if we start descending on you, we are not into politics. All we are asking for is referendum from you people. Because if we want to play obedient, if we want to play obedient, we will teach obedient how to work. Because many of them does not know how to work, how to expose crime. They don't. That is the reason why you see them, they are not going anywhere. Of course, we know. Of course, we know. Nigeria will never work for anybody. So that is one thing we are actually calling upon. We don't want to remember you. You know, if you have joined force with the Fulani to make our land to be, to be insecure, to have a lot of insecurity in our land by propelling and promoting this group that you people have created to to factionalize the activities of IPOB led by Mazen Namdekano, that it didn't work. You people are now looking for a way to fuel the insecurity. Next thing to say there is no election, so that the criminal and blood-sucking demon Hope Uzodinma will go back to Imo State. It will not happen. Hope Uzodinma will not be imposed on Ndimo again. He is a criminal, a killer. Everywhere Hope Uzodinma goes, bloodbath follow. So let me continue to read. Maybe I will find a closure from reading it. Now, Sahara Reporter learned that Tinubu was advised to hold on till after Imo State governorship election scheduled for November 11, 2023. Oh, okay. There is something I also connected right now, but let me keep quiet on it. I connected something, but let me keep quiet. Let me keep quiet. Let me keep quiet. Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma. Hey! Hope Uzodinma, you are a vulture. Igbo race will never forgive Hope Uzodinma. Believe you me. Igbo race will never forgive that guy. I remember something, but it is not for everyone's consumption. But let me quit it. Let me continue reading. Before then, okay, you say, let me start afresh. The Sahara Reporter learned that Tinubu was advised to hold until after Imo State governorship elections scheduled for November 11, 2023, as Kanu's release before then could have political implication in the southeast region. oh, oh. The release of Nnamdi Kanu was stalled by the Southeast politics of Imo. They claimed to Tinubu that his release might affect the election in Imo. So the president waited. One of the sources told Sahara Reporter. Now, it was told the Imo State. So it is Tinubu who is why he is called to. If Tinubu, like, remember I told you that the court have, the Supreme Court have, has checked what Mazen Namde Kanu's the appeal court verdict. They checked it, they saw that it was authentic. So they have no choice, but they will use the later strategy to see where Mazen Namde Kanu will help to fit in their joker. The leverage they will use him for in their joker. That is now where it is manifesting. I told you before. So if a president and the Imo State governor is talking about whether to release him now or after election, to show you that the court, remember I told you after the hearing of the court, you will now see compilation of this the verdict, and after remember to write the verdict, there will be consultations. That consultation is what you see, because they have told the Nigeria executive, you don't stand any chance. So with this man case, you don't stand any chance. This man don't disgrace everybody. Oh. So now they will now act like they are the ones hmm, who will give him release. While of course we know any release, we know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is free. The executive has been the one holding him on arbitrarily. That's it. So there is nothing else that of course, it means that the executive have decided that they are now going to let him go after after 1 year of illegal detention. A reparation must be paid. That is one thing. Of course, I trust Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. A reparation must be paid. Now, let us continue to read. On Sunday, another separatist leader, Sunday Adeyemi, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, who was in Cotonou, Republic of Benin capital, said that he was now legally free to return to Nigeria after 2 years. Igboho, who has since left the Republic of Benin to see his family in Germany, disclosed that he was now free to return to Nigeria and visit any country in the world. The Yoruba Nation agitator said he had fulfilled all the legal conditions attached to my bail few years back, and I am coming home to Nigeria, my country of origin. Any moment from now. Nigeria, your country of origin. Nigeria is now country of origin, no longer Yoruba nation. Okay, let us continue. No longer Yoruba nation. Oh. Yeah, they have released him because I told you that his arrest was not really arrest. It was a decoy. Somebody told me, challenged me to say that they killed someone in his house. Of course, Fulani are killing people in the north every day. You are telling me they killed someone in his house. Do you think the life of anybody matter to these politicians in Nigeria? For them to achieve their plan and their obligation, for them to have fulfilled their obligations to themselves, they have to do whatever they have to do. Now let's continue to read. Iboho was arrested on July 2021 at Cardinal Bamidin International Airport in Cotonou, while trying to travel to Germany 3 weeks after he was declared wanted by Nigeria Secret Police, the Department of State Service (DSS). Nigeria government made effort to have Igboho expedited extradited to Nigeria from the Republic of Benin, like it was done in Kanu's case, but failed. Oh, when it come to Iboho, they failed. Expedited. Ordinary Cotonou guy, if you shout in Nigeria, they will hear it in Cotonou. They couldn't go and expedite him, but Mazen Nnamdi Kanu all the way to Kenya, they went to extraordinary rendition him. Okay, let's continue. They are still lying to themselves by saying that just like they did Nnamdi Kanu. If they did Nnamdi Kanu, why would court to say you don't have jurisdiction to try him since you expedited him? Why, the court to say you have no jurisdiction? Nigeria and contradictory informations that they push out there all the time. Of course, they are the same like Chukwuka ofoegbu. He was later granted bail from a Benin Republic court and was allowed to remain in Cotonou. Igboho commended some prominent Yoruba indigenes, politicians, the media, academia, and monarchs for the support he enjoyed in Cotonou. So he was living, of course, five-star life in Cotonou. Sahara Reporter had reported that the Court of Appeal in October 2022 discharged Kanu of the count filed against him. The appellate court subsequently barred any further arrest, detention, and trial of Kanu by the agents of the government. Wow. Sahara reporter, you know how to detail something, and you write properly. The Nigeria government later appealed against the judgment at the Supreme Court and subsequently got another panel of the Court of Appeal to stay the judgment of the appellate court. Despite the judgment in favor of Kanu, he has remained in solitary confinement at the facility of the DSS. On Tuesday, Kanu, through one of his lawyers, Aloy Ejimako, said the Court of Appeal should not consider adjourning hearing on IPOB's appeal challenging its proscription as a terrorist organization by the Nigeria government. The Abuja Division of Court of Appeal in March fixed October 16 to hear the appeal filed by IPOB to challenge its proscription as a terrorist organization. The Nigeria government under former President Muhammadu Buhari proscribed IPOB over its alleged killing and other atrocities in its agitation for the actualization of the Biafra nation. On January 18, 2018, of course, the reason why I don't want to entertain that IPOB, it is alleged. It is alleged. So it is someone's perspective. So it doesn't exist. On January 18, 2018, a federal high court sitting in Abuja held that the proscription of IPOB by former President Buhari's government was in order. Justice Abdul Kafarati of the Federal High Court prescribed IPOB based on the ex parte motion filed by the then Attorney General of Federation, Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, on behalf of the Nigeria government, specially declaring as illegal all IPOB's activities, particularly in the southeast and the south region of Nigeria. Nakwa Malami proscribe mmadụ. Malami onye ori ga-awọleche fuelu Nigeria owele ego machi akpa. Malami na-prescribe. You look at somebody who is calling people terrorists. Malami. Malami K. Now that is answering all type of criminal charges. Is prescribing people. Hi. Nigeria mekene no ebele. No wonder you go to BRICS, they rejected you. And the day BRICS will accept Nigeria, I will not see BRICS as a place where it something that is going to grow or have any significant value to the global south. The day they will accept Nigeria into BRICS, I will see them as people who are also corrupt. Because Nigeria corruption is showing itself every day, everywhere they go. No wonder they rejected them. That's why I love BRICS, and that's why I am actually, loving everything that they are doing. You see that this man crying. Maybe tomorrow I will bring about him crying, blaming, because what they do is playing blame game. When after they have run their government and their position, they will look for who to blame. Blame game for all their maladministration. But the group approached the Court of Appeal, insisting that the trial erred in law. The trial erred in law. It pleaded with the court to set aside the order of the lower court and the motion ex parte. IPOB in 5 ground of appeal contended that Justice Abdi Kafarati erred in law and occasioned a miscarriage of justice when he ruled that the mandatory statutory condition requiring Buhari's approval under Section 2 subsection 1C of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013 was satisfied on the authority of memo the Attorney General issued on September 15, 2017. So I believe this is the end of it. Now, we only have less than 3 minutes left. Now, in so doing, I want you to now understand it, to know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a free man. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a free man, but Hope Uzodinma is looking for no election so that he will go in there as as a APC man that he is. You want to use the activities of the terrorists in Finland to declare no election. That's why they concocted this and now they reported it. Because this is it is the truth mixed with decoy, a trap. That's exactly what these people did here. A truth mixed with a trap, so that our land will continue to have insecurity. But Hope Uzodinma, you are not going anywhere. You know that very well. You know that very well. It is the same Hope Uzodinma who wrote a letter when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was released in by appellate court. They claim they don't know who wrote that letter. Hope Uzodinma na-achị ndị Imo from Abuja. Hope Uzodinma said to ndị Imo that if he win again, he will send them to abroad. To go and do what? Hope Uzodinma, you are sending people abroad, but you are believing in one Nigeria. What are you going to send them abroad for? Because you don't have good road that will make them vote for you. You don't have good education infrastructure. You don't have any hospital, nothing. So you are sending them, there is no steady electricity. So when they hear abroad, they will think that once you get to abroad, you make it, without knowing the suffering that you go through in abroad. So you are promising them abroad as a leverage for them to now sell their vote to you, even though they don't like you, but because everyone wants to leave Nigeria, which you people are championing one. Everyone wants to leave that country. Now you are using abroad to now lure them into voting for you. Hope Uzodinma, you are a demon. You are a devil. You governors and the president who supposed to be encouraging your people to stay in the country, that will be a change. That will be done. If Nigeria is going to work ever, you are encouraging them that you will even sponsor their trip to abroad to go and live there, so that you will be stealing what is in their land, eating it alone with your children. Is that not evil? Evil of the highest order. One thing you need to understand, Hope Uzodinma, is that everything you are doing today, you are not going back to that seat. Unless if they want to impose you on the Ndimo, and the majority of Ndimo does not want you. And secondly, you cannot be imposed on Ndimo. Even if you like, you run and say, don't release Nnamdi Kanu. You don't know that Nnamdi Kanu, whether you release him or not, it doesn't make any difference. He's not a politician. Likewise, us, we're not politicians. But anything that will bring bloodbath to our people, we pay attention to that. That's exactly what we are doing. Whether Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is there or not, is out or not, you are not going into that position again. That's what, the Biafran people, is saying. And we know that the, demographic majority of Biafrans, even in Imo State, the majority of Imolites are all Biafrans, and they are diehard Biafrans. They listen to us. They listen to Radio Biafra. So if you want, they never voted for you. You were imposed on them. They have confirmed it on several occasions. Nonsonkwa was speaking because your election is coming. You kidnapped Nonsonkwa. When we cried out, you would release him again. Because you know that these atrocities will not work again. Everywhere is in the media. Once you are doing it, it is being exposed immediately. You release Nonsonkwa, all because you want to close every mouth that will expose your atrocities. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now will be in the solitary confinement so that you will go and rig election to the illegal laws on